Okay, I'm here with the fashion team, and you guys got a package recently.
Let's have a look.
Just today?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what is this?
This is the mining backpack.
Mining backpack?
Yeah.
The mine backpack.
Yeah, so this is the LTT backpack. We had a Redditor who said that he'd been using this in the mines. It's got dust all over my head. It's definitely been in the mines for a year, and it's still held up. Even though I can't believe that has been.
I know,
like,
yeah.
All the seams are okay. Okay, there's a little bit here. He said he had a little hole.
Where he just super glued it together.
But like,
But it's still held up in a sense that you don't actually see it tearing or anything like that from the original place.
okay, let me see this.
Oh my god! Wow, yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah. You can definitely tell that this has been in a coal mine. I think
you
probably.
really like.
Yeah.
This is a new one.
Oh, yeah, look at the color difference.
oh my god.
Yeah, let's do a side by side. How about that?
Holy.
Yeah, don't smell your hands. Probably not good. You don't want to smell the coal and the limestone.
Oh my god. But like none of it has.
Yeah, I was looking at the seams.
Guys. Yeah.
The seams are okay
Oh, what's in it?
so far.
So these are samples from the mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's laid
It was yeah, from Schumann's mine.
I wonder what shoemaker miner.
What is this? Is this coal?
265 to 330 million years old.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder what kind of rock is that?
It looks like cool.
Did it say?
Yeah,
It just says shoemaker mine. It doesn't say what kind.
I see my fair share of rocks. These look like rocks.
I'm old
Rocks,
country.
yeah,
I've
right?
seen coal. I used to
Yeah.
shovel coal.
Oh really?
We use coal.
The only thing I know is charcoal.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we also got half the mine with it. Look.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, but this is ripstop, and it stopped any rips.
Well, yes, that's what it's called. Lovely ripstop.
Yeah, like look, the handle, the riveting is held up.
Yeah.
Carabiners.
I mean, this one has, funny enough.
Yeah.
And he said that sometimes when he was carrying, what did he say, 25 to 30 pounds?
Yeah, 25 to 30 pounds.
He said sometimes the zippers had trouble with that polymer.
Yeah, troubles with it catching on itself, but I mean, we're fixing the carabiners anyways, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
How do you feel about how it's held up? I mean, like, that's heavy use.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought there would be some seams ripping or something, but they look so good. Still, I mean, I don't see any tears around the seams
Yeah.
so far, since
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
carrying
for-
such a heavy load.
It's not, I mean, it's not obviously meant for such heavy use, but it's really good to see that,
Yeah.
that it can
Sorry.
do it.
Yeah, they're
I
good.
know, we all now have black hands.
The shoulder pads on the foam here also held up pretty well too. Like it still has a good amount of foamness
Padding?
to it. Yeah.
There isn't any abrasion on the bottom really, apart from that one little rip.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
There's very little abrasion on the bottom.
You see no surface buzzing, you see none of that, and you would think, especially for an underground mine, that you would be dealing with a lot of rocks and a lot of like sharp edges.
She
and
knows, she
especially in the
tests all that
machinery.
She's a woman who knows. Yeah, that's
But yeah, you can
amazing.
see that the reprieve on the bag is great. The ripstop, you can see that.
Sorry,
it
what
held
is
up
it? What is
extremely well.
reprieve?
Reprieve is the actual plain weave that's on the outside of the backpack here. So this whole thing is essentially the reprieve fabric.
I want to point out on the shoulders here, there's like no points of like ripping at all.
Yeah.
Especially with this type of design where the whole back
know.
top here is all one piece. It's more structured so that even if you're carrying like 30 pounds on it, it's going to be able to hold its weight. Some bags, most bags actually just have just the one strap, and this user also posted a photo of his old backpack where it had the one strap and then it just completely ripped off. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's nice to see that this is actually
It's holding
pretty
up and this is holding up too.
pretty structured.
And it hasn't deformed either, because sometimes
Yeah.
the straps can get pulled and they can twist a little, they can deform with wearing. And it sounds like he's not like wearing it all the time, but still it's really good to see that it hasn't been deformed.
Yeah, besides all the carabiners, all the hardware seems to held up pretty good too. Like this is plastic and
Yeah, the plastic for some reason.
still pretty
Better
good.
than
My initial reaction actually was that it was amazing how it didn't sag.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
it still sits.
Because I wonder if
wow.
I wonder
It's
if
not
the-
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it still
Yeah.
looks- I mean, I'm not gonna say it looks fresh,
It's not.
but it's not sagging.
Yeah. It's still pretty structured, and
Yeah.
there's no. You don't have any like.
I feel like it's smelling like don't
Don't
smell your
smell
hand.
it.
I didn't expect that's the result coming from that, and I feel like I'm just admire something from the museum.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
nice.
happy. I'm happy how it turned out.
I mean, in fairness, it kind of looks like something from a museum.
Yeah. From like a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
And only something that's well made that can hold that
Absolutely.
time, right? So
Yeah.
it's from the museum.
Yeah, it's amazing that like. Do you know how many samples they went through to get to the final sample? And seeing it come alive and seeing the final product and seeing, I think it's really, really good.
Side by side is
I know.
crazy.
Shout out to Bridget. She was heavily involved in developing this along with Hannah. She's on mat leave right now, so I'm sure when she comes by again to visit, we'll show her this and she'll be very surprised. Yeah.
This is like ultimate wear testing. Yeah.
Usually we're testing, at least for fabrics, we do maybe like 2 weeks. So like
Oh well, and something
Yeah, a
functional
couple of
like this,
days.
like something functional like this, it might
A
be a few
month.
months.
This,
Yeah.
this,
2
is,
months.
this is like
It's
a,
like a year.
five years worth of wear testing in 1 year.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's just been
Yeah.
accelerated top efficiency. Yeah.
How do you guys normally test fabrics or like the durability of like a backpack like this?
Yeah, so essentially we look at it at the development stage where we'll go through a bunch of tests in order not only to confirm the fiber composition, but also to confirm if there are any specific properties that we're looking for. Some of the biggest things, especially for water resistance or water repellency, that's something that we can test. And then at the bulk fabric stage, we would retest it in order to confirm based off of the development tests that they match and that we're going ahead with the same fabric into actual production. But usually at that point, it's really just the initial fabric because you can't really do a lot of stress testing. That is something that even when you're looking at metals or any other components, it's something that would take years in order for someone to actually gain valuable data from. So it's always done at the beginning and it's never something that is accelerated wear in this way. So it's really great to see because it's just not something that any company in order would do testing, especially from a third party.
One other thing is, you know how we test the fabrics, then we test the product itself.
Yeah.
So after it's been completed, I just send that to Chima, and they tested the whole thing. So they would, although it's not 1 year worth, but they did like the load testing with that and some abrasion and whatnot too. And the results were okay. At least we were not looking. We didn't give them like a huge standard. Oh, you have to meet this, but there was like,
But we've met it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
Overachievers.
It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, we do the same, like, whenever we're designing even pants and things like that, we often get, like, we have plenty of engineers here who are pretty hard on their clothes and they carry around, 6 screwdrivers and 2 hammers. And I wish I was exaggerating.
The odd
and,
cherry
you
ring
know,
everything knife,
and we-
just
yeah.
in their
Nice.
pockets.
Yeah, so we can, we can see where the stresses are, and sometimes we send them out to people. We've been testing a rainfly at the moment, and we figure out, we've been testing that for a number of months now, and getting some really good feedback on that. And so again, we can figure out where the stresses, like where the weak points are, and then we can reinforce those because we want things to work,
Yeah. We do a pretty good job testing a lot of our things.
I mean, clearly.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
For our size, we do like a lot of testing.
We definitely
which
do
is
more
good.
testing than I've ever experienced working in fashion,
Thanks to like a lot of our co-workers. I always have to like hunt them down and say, please can you come in for this, or send something to line us to like wear it for a while and let us know what's going on in Thailand.
And they're not shy. They're not shy about telling us where it can be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great that we do a lot of internal testing where, for example, a simple fabric test wouldn't show you those stress points. So we do a more robust testing procedure and we get plenty and plenty of feedback that goes into the actual development of any product.
That's it. We're gonna cut it up now.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Peace.